Hello everyone, and welcome to Basic Mathematics, Math 099. My name is Arthur Morris and I will be your instructor for this course. This video should provide you with an overall introductory of the course, so we'll jump right into it. It'll be about 10-12 minutes long. When you first log into the course, this is the page that you should see. You want to go through, click on each one of these expand buttons to read all of the initial announcements in the course. Provides you with some good information, how to maximize your homework scores, office hours, tutoring service, late policy guidelines. So make sure you read all of these announcements. They are very important to starting this course. Descriptions and requirements. Make sure you read all of your requirement materials. You should have your prerequisite or your course prerequisite. You'll need to make at least a C or better in this course to pass to move on to Math 100. So your textbook information, click here. Material, requirement information, technology, and so forth, click here. Make sure that you have access to a computer and a backup computer for this course, since the courses are online. Academic expectations. You have several buttons to click here. Provides you with some great information about the course and the school, the rules and policies of the school. So make sure you click on those buttons and review all of the information within those, each one of those. Academic resources provides you with a few links to some resources there. Question for the professor. If you have any questions, then you can click here at this plus respond, ask any questions that you may have, and I will respond to you within 24 to 48 hours of you asking or posting that concern. Readings and assignments. You have required readings each week. Some of your readings will come from directly online underneath each weekly tab. Your other readings will be based out of your textbook, and this is how you access the weekly readings in your textbook. You just click on these links and it'll take you to your textbook, to those sections. You also have due dates listed here, so you can print this page out and have that page in front of you to know when all of your due dates for each one of your assignments will be. The Fml Gradebook. This gradebook provides you with the grades that you obtain from your homework, quizzes, pre-test, and post-test, but it does not include your discussion board grades. So be sure to click on the Gradebook tab at the top of the page to see those overall accurate grades that includes your discussion board grades. The Multimedia Library, a great resource for learning the new concepts. Let's say we want to learn about fractions here. Well, I can click on PowerPoints and section video lectures and click Find Now. And this will have all the information in sections on fractions, understanding fractions, simplifying fractions. These videos are instructors providing you with tutorials and introductions of each concept and lesson. So be sure to take notes while you're watching those videos. Take notes of the examples. Go back through and watch the videos again if you need to. You have PowerPoints here that you can go through this to see step-by-step examples and to get important information on each concept. Tools for success. Make sure you click on this How do I enter answers in my math lab. That will help you to enter your answers correctly. The answers have to be entered a certain way, otherwise they will not be accepted as correct. So make sure you go through How do I enter answers in my math lab, and you may want to click on these other links also. Okay, so after you read all of that information, all of your announcements, you're going to come back up here to the academic expectations link there. You'll scroll down, click on plus respond, and respond in this discussion board stating that you have read all of the announcements in course home materials. Then you can proceed to week 1. Okay, week 1, once you click on week 1, you get an overview of the week and the course. It's your weekly overview there. And you can continue to read the information in each one of these links. You'll start to see math information. You will want to take notes from that information. You have fraction information here, what types of fractions we have, how to convert from different types of fractions to another type of fraction. So make sure you're reading, you're taking notes. And again, I know several of you will be visual, so make sure you go to that Multimedia Library and you watch those videos concerning fractions or whole numbers or whatever you're studying. Okay, so after you've read all of those mini lectures, you want to come down here to Week 1 Assignment 1 Discussion. This is your autobiography assignment in the discussion board here. So you need to write a 3-paragraph autobiography and post it to the discussion board. Make sure you list all of the pieces, all of these pieces, each element here, in order to receive full credit for that part of it. And your initial post needs to be made by May 17th. You will also need to comment or provide feedback to at least 2 of your classmates' autobiographies, and that will be the other part of your grade for this assignment. Please make sure that you use proper grammar and spell the words as best as possible. I know we all make mistakes, and I understand. Just do your best. Alright, after you complete that assignment, you have the Week 1 Assignment 2 pretest. Now, the pretest, your homework assignments, and your post-test will be in my math lab. Once you click on this link over here, you come over here to the right. It says complete your pretest. Click here to enter the transitional math pretest. So we will click right there on that link. And that's going to take us into my math lab. Here's the Week 1 pretest right here. You will click that link to get started. Now your pretest grade will be based on completing the assignment by the specified due date. You only have 1 attempt at it. Please be sure to write your problems down. That way you can use that as a reference to go back through when you're preparing for your final. And as we're going through the course, look at those problems that were in your pretest and see if you can work them. Now down here, the sample tests and quizzes, you can practice on those. They will not count against you, won't help your average or hurt your average. So you can practice on those. Those are some good practice problems. You can also go back and forth to your homework and to your quizzes right here. Okay. After we complete the Week 1 pretest and you've gone through your videos and you've taken notes, then you want to start practicing on your homework. So you want to go to Assignment 3 Homework, click on Week 1 Homework. That's going to take you to your homework problems. Now once I click in here my Week 1 homework, now I can work these problems over and over and over until I get them correct. So let's say on problem number 2 I didn't get it correct because I have an X up here. I've already tried to work it. So I can try again. It says what fraction of the class are sophomores. So I would look at the sophomores, and then I know there are 19 total students. So let's say I made a mistake and put 8 out of 17. Sorry, that's not correct. Gives you some information here. Okay, done. Let's say I changed it to 7 out of 18. Check answer. Not correct. So let's say 9 out of 17. Final check, not correct. Then it gives me the correct answer here. It was 9 out of 19. Okay. Well, that doesn't mean that I cannot get credit for that problem. I can click on similar exercise and try a problem that was similar to that one again. And then I can get credit for the problem. Now over here I have helpful links. I have help me solve this if I can't figure it out. If I want to see an example, I can click on view an example or video, animation, textbook. And then after I've done all of that and I still can't figure it out, well, maybe I want to connect to a tutor or I want to ask my instructor. Now you have some tools over here that you can use. For example, with this, I'm typing in a fraction. We can either use the slash on our keyboard, or we can click on that fraction toolbar there, and then we can type in our answer. So it says what fraction are sophomores? Well, we have 26 sophomores, and we have 37 total students. And then I'm going to click check answer. Well done. Okay, good job. Click OK. And then I can click on number 3. You do not need to click on save each time you get a problem correct. Once you see that green check, it's automatically saved for you. and continue to go through here. For example, this assignment has 15 problems, so make sure you get to the end of all of your problems. Okay, and you can look over here, it says 2 out of 15 complete. So that lets you know that you have a total of 15 problems that you need to complete in this lesson. Now once you get done with the lesson, then you can click save, and then you can go out, and then you can click OK, and you're done. You'll be done with your week 1 homework, and you can continue to work on your week 1 homework throughout the week until the specified due date. Now notice here, after the due date, it says it's due on 5/22. After the due date, then there will be a 15% deduction from each question that is answered after the due date. So even if I got one wrong and then I figured it out later on, then I can go back into my week 1 homework, click on that problem, get the answer. I won't get full credit for it, but I will get 85% of the credit for that particular problem. So you can still work on that, and then you have a study plan here that you can work through to help you, and that'll be based on problems you get correct or problems you miss, to help you to gain a better understanding of those concepts. Okay, then you have the problems and the solutions discussion here. If you have any problems or any solutions, this is a forum to where you can post that. You can post, you can help your classmates, you can provide tips or technical assistance or whatever your classmates need, or if you have questions, then you can post it there. Okay, so that's a good introduction for this course in week 1, and after week 1 you click on week 2 and go through the same process. Now starting in week 2 we will have quizzes. Now your quizzes can only be taken one time, and they will be due by the last day of the weekly course week. So make sure that you are prepared when you get ready to take your quiz. Do not click submit until you have completed the entire quiz and you are satisfied with all of your answers. Once you click submit, your work will be graded. No revisions will be accepted. Okay. All right. I hope that cleared everything up. If you need any more assistance, please be sure to contact me.